Hello everyone, this is Tahir Razzaq and you are watching English with Tahir Razzaq YouTube channel. Today we are going to start 150 golden rules of English language series. Rule number 1 today we are going to discuss. Let's get started. Rule number 1. Phrase or clause between subject and verb. Sometimes phrase or clause occurs between subject and verb. For instance, damage to the buildings was or were assessed at 40,000 pounds. Apparently, due to buildings, students will say the appropriate option is was. But my dear students, the correct option is was. How? Buildings was? Not at all, my dear students. The correct option is was due to damage. Damage is the subject. The question arises in our mind, how? The reason is that buildings is not a subject but an object. What kind of object building is? The preposition to has an object that is building. So buildings is not a subject but an object. So building is an object of a preposition. So subject verb agreement, and the golden rule of English is singular subject takes singular verb. So damage is the singular subject. So we will take the appropriate option was. The second example, the excuse that he gave for his actions was or were unjustifiable. Apparently, students will say, what is the best option? Because of actions. Not at all, my dear students. The appropriate and best option is was. How? Actions was? Not at all. Actions is not a subject but an object. Object of a preposition for. For is a preposition and actions is object of a preposition, and object can't be a subject. So what is the real subject? The excuse and that he gave for his actions. This clause is an adjective clause overall, adjective or relative clause, and we know very well adjective or relative clause can't be a subject. So what is the subject? The real subject is excuse. Excuse is singular subject. Golden rule of English, singular subject takes singular verb. So the excuse was unjustifiable. What kind of excuse was unjustifiable? That he gave for his actions. Example number 3. The distance between two signs is or are 12 feet. Apparently, R is the best option, but the real and appropriate option is. How? Because of the distance. The distance is the subject. So what is two signs? Two signs, object. And you know very well, in this sentence, two signs object of between, that is preposition, and two signs are the objects of preposition. So sentence will be the distance is 12 feet. What kind of distance? Between two signs. And the last, MCQs. Very important question. The man who was both poet and statesman dash dead. Alpha option is, beta option are, Charlie option has, and delta option were. What will be the correct option? Charlie option. First of all, we will use excluding the option technique. Charlie option is wrong. Why? Because dead is an adjective here. And you know very well, after has helping verb we use past participle V3 and dead is an adjective. So Charlie is wrong. What will be the real subject? The man is the subject who was both poet and statesman. This is an adjective or relative clause, and we have already decided that adjective or relative clause can't be a subject. Noun clause only be a subject. So the man, singular subject takes singular verb, is our verb. Which one is the best option? Definitely now you will say alpha sir is the best option. So sentence will be the man is dead. What kind of man? Who was both poet and statesman. If you want to get this kind of useful information, subscribe my YouTube channel English with Tahir Razzaq. Thank you.